Parenting is a journey filled with love, challenges, and unexpected moments. But what happens when the lines between being a parent and a confidant start to blur? Today we dive into a heartfelt story about a mother and her son navigating the complexities of growing up, relationships, and the unspoken emotions that come with it. Stay with me. This one will touch your heart. I've always been proud of the close relationship I share with my son, Liam. At 39, I look to believe I've found a delicate balance between being his mother and someone he can trust. Life hasn't been easy since the divorce 5 years ago, but Liam and I have formed a strong team, tackling obstacles together one at a time. Raising a teenage boy as a single mom wasn't what I had envisioned, but I embraced it wholeheartedly. When Liam started showing interest in girls, I became his guide, from teaching him how to shave to helping him navigate his emotions. These moments, while sometimes awkward, were ones I cherished because they meant he felt safe talking to me. Being a parent means wearing many hats: teacher, protector, and sometimes even a friend. Let's explore how this mother navigates her role as her son grows into a young man. One evening, Liam sat on a stool in the kitchen, stirring a mug of cocoa with a small, playful smile. Out of nowhere, he blurted out, "Sophie kissed me." His face turned bright red, and I couldn't help but smile. "And how was it?" I asked, trying to keep my tone light. He laughed nervously, running a hand through his messy hair. "Good. Kind of amazing, actually. But I was so nervous. I'm not sure I did it right." "There's no right way to kiss someone, Liam," I said gently. "What matters is that it felt right to you." He nodded thoughtfully, and we spent the next half hour discussing everything from first dates to the importance of communication in a relationship. Watching him so open and eager to learn warmed my heart, even though I had to resist the urge to tease him about his teenage awkwardness. As children grow, so do the challenges they face. How do we guide them through these moments while still giving them the space to learn and grow? Let's find out. A few days later, Liam approached me with another concern. Sophie had invited him to a sleepover, and from the way he lingered nervously by the couch, I could tell there was more to it than just snacks and movies. "Mom," he started hesitantly. "She said her parents won't be home. It'll just be the two of us there." I put my book down and patted the seat beside me. "Come here, honey." He sat down, fidgeting with the hem of his shirt. "What's on your mind?" I asked, already guessing the answer. He sighed, his shoulders slumping. "I don't want to mess up. We've kissed, but this feels different. What if I do something wrong or make her uncomfortable?" His sincerity made me smile, and I reached out to hold his hand. "First of all, it's wonderful that you're thinking about her feelings. That says a lot about you," I said, choosing my words carefully. "These moments can be exciting, but they also come with a lot of responsibility. It's normal to feel unsure." He nodded, absorbing my words. "What's most important," I continued, "is respecting each other's boundaries and communicating. If you're ever unsure about something, it's okay to ask. It might feel awkward, but it shows you care." "What if she expects me to know what I'm doing?" he asked quietly. "No one expects perfection," I assured him. "And if she does, maybe that's a sign you both need to slow down. The first time for anything is as much about learning as it is about experiencing." Liam leaned back with a deep exhale. "I think I understand. Thanks, Mom." I smiled, proud of the young man he was becoming. These conversations weren't always easy, but I was grateful he trusted me enough to have them. Moments like these reminded me why I took my role as his guide so seriously. This wasn't just about Sophie. It was about helping Liam grow into someone who approached life and love with empathy and confidence. As parents, we often find ourselves reflecting on our own experiences while guiding our children. Let's see how this mother navigates her own emotions while helping her son. "How will I know if she's okay?" Liam asked, his earnest tone catching me off guard. "What if I can't tell if she's uncomfortable?" His thoughtful question brought a smile to my face. In moments like this, he reminded me so much of his father, considerate and deeply reflective. "That's a good question," I said, leaning forward and resting my elbows on my knees. "The truth is, it's not always about what someone says. It's about what they do. Pay attention to how she reacts. Does she seem relaxed? Is she smiling or laughing? Or does she look tense, quiet, or like she's pulling away?" He nodded, his brow furrowing as he took in my advice. "And don't be afraid to ask her directly," I added. "If you're unsure, a simple, 'Is this okay?' can make all the difference. It shows you care about her feelings and that you're not just thinking about yourself." Liam ran a hand through his hair, a nervous habit I'd noticed more often lately. "I guess I'm just worried I'll ruin the moment by saying the wrong thing." "That's the thing," I said with a reassuring smile. "The moment isn't about getting it perfect. It's about being present and sharing it together. If she likes you, Liam, she won't mind if you're a little awkward. She's probably just as nervous as you are." He looked at me, and I saw a flicker of relief in his eyes, though some doubt still lingered. "What if she doesn't want to?" he asked. "Then that's okay too," I said firmly. "It's just as important to accept and respect her boundaries. Relationships are built on trust and respect, and those moments are just as much about listening as they are about acting." Liam nodded, pressing his lips together in thought. "I think I get it." I reached over, giving his shoulder a reassuring squeeze. "You'll do great, sweetheart. And if you ever feel unsure or need to talk, I'll always be here for you." He smiled, some of the tension leaving his face. "Thanks, Mom. I don't think I say it enough, but I really appreciate you being there for me with all this stuff." His words filled me with warmth, and I playfully nudged his shoulder. "Well, you're my only son. You make it pretty easy to be proud of you." Liam chuckled, his cheeks flushing as he looked down. All right. Don't get too sentimental on me," he teased. "As children grow, so do the dynamics of our relationships with them. Let's see how this mother and son navigate the next chapter of their journey." The next evening, Liam left the house around dusk, his hair neatly combed and a nervous energy surrounding him. Watching him leave, my heart ached, not just for the boy he had been, but for the young man he was becoming. Later that evening, as I sat alone in the quiet house, I found myself wondering how things were going. It wasn't mere curiosity. It was that deep maternal instinct, hoping everything went smoothly for him. I resisted the urge to text, knowing he needed space to navigate this on his own. The next morning, I heard the familiar shuffle of his feet in the hallway. Looking up from my coffee, I saw Liam enter the kitchen, his hair tousled and still wearing the clothes from the night before. "Well?" I asked, raising an eyebrow. Grinning sheepishly, he grabbed a slice of toast and sat across from me. "It was good, I think. I mean, we didn't, go all the way or anything, but we talked a lot. I told her I was nervous, and she said she was too. It was nice, just being honest with her." I smiled, pride swelling within me. "That's wonderful, Liam. It sounds like you handled it really well." He shrugged, but the faint pink in his cheeks gave away how pleased he felt. "I think I still have a lot to figure out, but last night made me realize something." "Oh?" I prompted. "It was just nice to talk to her," he said, his voice softening. "It felt good, comfortable." "Comfortable is good," I said with a nod. "It sounds like you're finding your footing with Sophie." "Yeah," he replied, grabbing a glass of water from the counter. "She's really easy to talk to. I think I'm starting to understand her better." As I watched him speak, noticing the ease in his posture and the confidence in his tone, I couldn't help but feel a bittersweet mixture of pride and longing. He seemed older, more self-assured, and yet something about seeing him like this stirred emotions I couldn't quite place. Parenting is a journey of love, growth, and sometimes unexpected emotions. If this story resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Long Life Wisdom for more heartfelt and thought-provoking content. Until next time, take care of yourself and those you love.